Here we are on this beautiful Friday. Chair yoga with me, Chance York. Much appreciation to the Virtual Y and the George Wellbeing Program to be here to allow me to teach some very helpful reminders about the importance of our posture, about how our body works, and a reminder that our body is built to work. Now, maybe for a job, your work is at a computer, hunched over a screen or a device. A lot of us have work like that. That's not what our body is meant to do. Our body's not meant for work like that. Our body is constructed to crouch, climb, run, jump, live vitally in motion. But this day and age, there's many hours that we might have to do something else, like sit still in a chair. But just a few reminders of how easy it is to bring our body back into stasis, into balance, into harmony. Simple practices that we can do to remind ourselves the power of our posture. So let's sit up tall in the chair. Let's let the soles of the feet be comfortable on the ground. Maybe if your chair is a little too high and your feet are dangling, you can place a folded blanket or a pillow or something under your feet so there's a little support there. Start to notice how you rest in the chair. Are you leaned up against the back of it like that? Let's try to lean up off the back of the chair. Is your back really arched so your shoulders are back and your low back's got a slope? Are you hunched over so that the slope is now concave, or your shoulders are rolled forward and the rounding of your spine is like a C toward the front? Let's try to find a long, vertical spine. Feels like work already, doesn't it? When you unarch the back and unslump the back and just reach up through the low back, you might already feel pressure, discomfort. It feels like work. And that's all right, because our body is meant to work. And it won't always be uncomfortable, but we have to move away the pressure that has been hidden there, hidden in our stagnation, hidden in our rigidity. So as we're reaching up tall through the crown of the head, maybe bring a slight tuck to the chin, reaching the back of the head up high. Relax the shoulders and start to breathe in deeply. Through the nose, follow it all the way down to the belly. Just focus on inflating your belly and what that does to the low back. As the belly seems like it's full up, let the upper lungs fill up as well. And on your exhale, don't let your spine slouch as your lungs deflate. Stay sitting up tall, and the lungs thorough exhales. Big inhale. Expand the belly, the mid-ribs, the upper chest. Exhale, keep that spine long. As you deepen the breath, Create more sound with the breath. A slight constriction in the back of the throat creates that whooshing give and take. You might already notice tension in your body becoming more present, or maybe already starting to dissolve a little bit. First, we have to become aware of the spaces in our body that we've been overlooking, that we've neglected. Simple breaths and awareness are going to start adding more vitality into those spaces. Pull in on the pelvic floor. This is like a Kegel lift. All the soft tissue of the bottom, pull it up and in. Pull in on the belly button, pull it towards your spine. And just see what these muscles engaging does to your low back, to your abdominal organs, to wherever you might be holding tension. Reach through the crown of the head, soften the shoulders. And just notice where the tension makes itself known. And let the exhales relieve that tension. Let's start with the shoulders here. We're going to build a little heat. So if you need a break, depending on your ability, listen to your body. I'm just making suggestions. On our inhales, we're going to bring our arms out to a T. Maybe straight out. You know, they can be up a little bit, but maybe straight out. Let's open our palms toward the front. Spread the fingers wide. Wiggle your thumbs. But as you're wiggling your thumbs, follow that line of muscles up into the hand, into the forearm, into the upper arm, all the way to the shoulder. Moving the thumbs have a corresponding space in the upper arm where those muscles are attached. Let's do the index fingers. Really feel. You can even, once you're moving the fingers, you can move the wrists too, noticing those spaces. Keep breathing. You might get real tired real quick. Just holding the weight of your arms out. Using muscles we don't normally use. The middle fingers. Keep breathing. Find some circles in the wrists while you're moving those middle fingers. Maybe some figure eights. Ring finger. Big breaths. You might feel heat, you might feel pressure. We'll do the pinkies. Move the wrist. It's the last finger here, so feel like you can't do it any longer. Just a few more breaths. Inhale, now we're going to reach the arms all the way overhead. If available, interlace the fingers and push the palms toward the sky, noticing what releases around your shoulders. Couple big breaths. And we'll release the hands. Notice any draining or release you might find here. Whew. Notice the heat in your body. Notice these tingles or sensations. Whatever you find in your body, notice it. It's the subtle energy. We're working with our electrical system, the nervous system, by using these breaths. And every movement is going to open up channels. that would otherwise be clogged or forgotten. So notice any releasing, any draining, any pressure. That is what we're looking for in this practice. The subtle changes these simple breaths and movements make for us. Next, we're going to dolphin the neck. This is a movement from Qigong, a practice of energy cultivation and opening the meridians or these channels in your body. So when we dolphin the neck, it's going to be a movement for the inhale and a movement for the exhale. The movement for the inhale is a few moves in one. So when we inhale, we're going to reach the chin forward. I'm going to do this from the side. We're reaching the chin forward and scooping like hungry hippos, trying to pull this marble underneath our chin, like we're holding a marble underneath our chin. And on the exhales, you're just going to tilt your heart upwards. So you're going to slightly arch your back, keep pulling the crown of the head this way. And on your inhale, reach the chin forward and scoop. And hold. And exhale, shine the heart forward. Let's do this about 5 more times. Inhales, we reach the chin. Scoop and hold. Exhales, we lean the heart forward while we're still pretending to hold that marble under the chin. Three more. Keep relaxing the shoulders. Go slow. There's a lot of tension that might be stored in the neck. And let's shrug the shoulders a bit. Notice what has moved around, connections, pressure, stiffness, blockage, everything moving. Let's bring the chin down to the chest. Keep the spine long, especially in the low back. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a few breaths, trying to really imagine those muscles that hold the head on the top of the skull reach way down to your shoulder blades. Let the shape of your breath, the lungs expanding and contracting, emphasize the shape of those muscles, putting subtle pressure on any of those channels that feel blocked. And come back to center, lifting your head up. You can still keep a slight tuck in the chin to extend those muscles along the back of the head and neck. And we're going to work into that lower back now. So dynamically, let's scoot up to the edge of the chair. We're seated just on the front edge of the chair here. We're going to take a modified sun salutation here. Exhale the breath from your lungs, gratitude for your body in this moment. Find that stillness, that wave, or that softness. And on your inhale, sweep your arms high. On your exhale, we're going to lean our heart towards our knees and tuck the chin. Folding forward here. Let's just take a few breaths. As the lungs inflate, where does that decompress or add pressure to the spine? View your lungs like they're giving you a massage. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the chest but reach that spine long so the torso is parallel to the legs and the floor. Thorough exhale, rounding your spine again, tucking the chin. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Let's bring the hands to the knees. We're going to take a modified cat-cow here. So on your inhales, we're going to arch the back, roll the shoulders back, tip the chin up, and breathe, lengthening that front line of the body. On your exhales, we're going to round through the spine, tuck the tailbone, hollow out the chest, tuck the chin, and find that length in the back line of the body. Inhales, open the front line of the body. Exhales, round to the spine. Inhale, lengthen the front line of the body. Exhales, the back line of the body. Notice how we're going really slow. Notice the details. Where in your body speaks to you. Last one, inhale, lengthen the front line. Exhale, lengthen the back line. Whew. So, you might notice some heat. You might notice some tingling, some blockage. You might feel more stiff than when you started. It's not that you're actually more stiff, it's just that it's not hidden from you anymore. And that simple awareness is the first step toward actually unpacking that pressure and reducing that physical stress, the lactic acid, the cortisol, really subtly healing your body one breath at a time. We're going to take a wide leg forward fold here with your seat up on the edge of the front of the chair. You can put your heels on the ground, or you can plant the soles of your feet, whatever is the most sturdy for you, because we're going to fold forward. Lengthen the back line of your body on your inhale, and on your exhale, you can bring your hands down your legs for a little support there, or you can bring your hands to the ground. Big breaths. Maybe you feel this on the backs of your hamstrings. Maybe it's in your back, or both. Turn to the breath. Check in on the pelvic floor. That Kegel lift. What's that do to the spine? Focus on your belly button. When you draw in on your belly button, what's that do to the spine? The size and sound of your breath. That natural medicine giving us everything we need. One more big breath. Your next inhale, you can walk your hands back up your legs if that feels good. Gently come all the way up. Maybe you shrug your shoulders. Keep that breath rich and soothing. If you feel antsy, if you feel hurried, if you feel like you got something better to do, let those thoughts depart. Because in all entirety, there's nothing more important than allowing space to listen to your body. Your body is wise. It tells you what it needs. We've just become so accustomed to muting it, to making it quiet, because our mind is so busy. So let's take an outer hip stretch here. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Sit up tall. You can even push that right hand into that right knee to make that shin parallel to the floor. It also puts a little more pressure on that hip. And on your exhale, gently lean your heart towards your shin. You don't need to push anything too hard. Go slow. Think about the length of your low back and the size of your breath. Find that comfortable edge, nothing too extreme. And breathe into it. One more big breath, lengthen the spine. Thorough exhale, use those bandhas, the internal locks. On your inhale, gently come up. Uncross the legs, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Go slow. Listen to the messages from your body. You don't ever need to find any pain. If it's painful, go easier. Ease off. You have the option to put a little pressure on that left hand onto the left knee. See if you can square that shin to the ground. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower your heart toward your shin slowly. See what's there. Lengthen the low back. Pull in on the bandhas. One more big inhale, long spine. Thorough exhale, lift the bandha. And on your inhale, slowly come up. Whew. Take any organic movement. These are some pretty powerful stretches. Patience, care, observation. This is key. I'm going to take a twist here. Take your right hand, put it on your left knee. Grab onto the left side of the chair, or reaching the back of the chair. Look out over your left shoulder. Keep the hips square to the front wall. Feel that twisting in the spine. You can even try to line your chin up over that left shoulder. Take some big breaths here. One more big breath. And come back to center. Second side. We'll take that left hand, place it on the right knee. Capture either the right side of the chair or the back of the chair. Keep the hips square to the front wall, twist in the spine. Relax your shoulders. Line your chin up over that right shoulder if available. Lengthen the spine and breathe. As you unwind, notice what shifts, any pressure, any releasing, whatever occurs. Now, as I said before, making time to listen to your body should be a priority that we all do a better job of holding. Because the dangers of health these days are often chronic illness, things that we do often, resulting in our daily activities, our unconscious way of life. Simply creating time, 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, to move very slowly, to listen to the breath, to stretch gently without force or pain or resistance, just easing our way into our edges, has a profound outcome on our relationship with our body. Let's spend just 1 minute, palms open to the sky, focusing on the most powerful breaths we can take without strain. Just make your breath bigger each time around. More inhale, more exhale. Spine long, an intention of softness and surrender. Open. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Have a lovely weekend. I'll be back next week with some yoga, some mindfulness, some meditation. Feel free to write to me on Facebook or Instagram at Chance Connected. I love the feedback and how we can make this virtual Y experience the most conducive to your wellness. Thanks a lot, everybody.